Sound test. Sound test. Okay, good. Okay, please come to a comfortable seat. Turn off your second computer. Check on sound. Good. Okay, welcome. It's Tuesday, and today's practice will be a morning flow. And this class is intended to be somewhere between a vinyasa class and a flow class. So if you need and want extra yang energy or extra movement and warmth, you can always do extra. And if you need a little bit more of an all levels class, you are always welcome to take it at your own pace, which sometimes looks like taking a seat and having a rest or going to child's pose. So let's make it truly all levels where we are able to practice with the coordinates what our individual needs are for today. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share my YouTube videos and my Facebook videos to your family and friends if you're looking to get people involved in their own yoga practice. Okay? And just one announcement that later this week we will be beginning my summer cleanse, summer transformation cleanse and reset. So this is an Ayurvedic-based cleanse. That's a 7-day protocol, and it's entirely online, of course, and you can participate from anywhere in the world. So the registration and information for that is available at breathetogetheryoga.com/events. So if you are looking to improve your diet and really feel better in your body, then I highly recommend cleansing a few times a year. And the summer cleanse is really wonderful because we do a lot of fresh fruits and veggies and some green juices and such, because it's summertime and we can really do a little bit more raw foods. And Ayurveda typically does a lot more cooked foods. Anyway, so you're all invited to that. If you need more information, feel free to message me or go to the Breathe Together website. Okay, without further ado, thank you for being here and for watching live or watching later. Let's take the two hands together at the heart and gently lift the thumbs into the sternum and allow the shoulder blades to soften down the back. Inviting a tall spine, but also relaxing the muscles such as the shoulder joint muscles, the facial muscles. And relaxing the muscles of the legs downward as the strong, steady muscles of your spine hold us up like a tree growing skyward. Go ahead and close the eyes. And invite the breath to lengthen. And invite the breath to move down into the regions of the diaphragm near the lower lobes of the lungs. Letting the upper, middle, and lower rib cage expand like an accordion. On the inhale, that expansion is an allowing and an invitation of breath in through the nostrils and all the way down to the lungs. And then the exhale, that contraction is a releasing, squeezing all the air out. Pausing, and then begin again. There's expansion. There's invitation. There's a pause on full. And then there is a releasing. And a letting go. A contraction that pulls the breath out. Continue this on your own pace. Perhaps that image of an accordion is useful. Good. And then let's begin practice with one round of breath into sound of Om. That fullest and most full inhale. Set your intention for practice this today. Gently bow the head, sealing the intention into the heart. Release the hands, raise the head, and open the eyes. Good, let's just take the legs right out in front, facing the feet down. We're walking the hands back behind. And I'm going to turn to the side for you guys. And then we'll start to swivel the knees a little bit side to side. Let's go at a moderate pace, back and forth. Inviting a little internal rotation at the hip joint. And a little external rotation. Gentle rocking. It's okay to slouch back a little bit into the shoulders. Or you also might bend the elbows and start to get into the shoulder joints a little bit with that rocking side to side. Shoulders and hips are cross diagonals, really working together in our bodies. Good. And then come up to neutral. Sit a little taller, walk the feet forward. Let's go ahead and grab the shins As we inhale, lift the heart and the chest. Gaze up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the navel in, and rock back. Chin in, middle spine back. Inhale to lift. Use the pressure on the shins to open the chest. Exhale, rock it back. Good. And you can keep it with the hands on the shins or grab behind the hamstrings, whatever feels more comfortable. Go in and out. Warming your spine. Vinyasa means to flow or to move between. And when we move between, we follow the breath cycle. We make the transition smooth. And we move for the sake of the breath. Just take a couple more rounds. Let each vertebrae be important to you. And then let's come to long spine. A little bit of a twist. Take the left arm, reach up. Exhale, take the left elbow on the inside of that left knee. Take the right hand behind. Just turn the upper back. Tall spine. Maybe gaze all the way behind. Feet are rooted onto the mat. Keep the twist and look to the front hand. And release. Inhale, take that right arm, reach up. Oh no. Oh good, it's working again. Exhale. And then left hand behind and twist. Keep the feet rooted as a way to stabilize the low spine. And we turn the upper body. Good. You might be up on the fingertips of the back hand. Gaze over that left shoulder. Good. Keep the twist and then de-rotate your head. Look over the right shoulder. Nicely done. Release. Let's go ahead and cross the ankles and come all the way forward with the hands. Tuck the toes and lift the hips back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a little bit, side to side. Heel press. Getting into those calves and the Achilles. Waking up the back legs, back body. Good. And then eventually pressing evenly through the arms. And let the heels drop downish. Let's inhale, send the right leg skyward. Exhale, step the right big toe ball and webbing there onto the left heel. So you just pull gently down on that calf. See if the heel drops down a little more just with that feedback. Good, and then inhale, go up. Come up high onto the ball of the left foot. Reach that right leg higher. Exhale, let's step through to lunge. Come up onto the fingertips or onto the blocks. Inhale, lift the heart, drop the hips. Gaze up. Exhale, lift the hips, drop the forehead. Straighten both knees. Inhale, heart forward, drop hips. Exhale, fold in. Good. Two more. In and out with your breath. As we get into the more large movements, remember that the breath is our guide. Straight knee, let's pause with straight knee, bow in. 3 breaths here. Good, and on an inhale, bend the front knee, Walk your hands down to the mat and step back, downward facing dog. Lift hips high. Good, let's inhale, send the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the webbing of that big toe onto the right heel and breathe. Really get into the calf. Keep the arms working evenly. Releasing tension in the heel and the Achilles. Be really mindful if you have an injury. I see a lot of injuries in the feet these days, coming from the calves. Just be mindful on what's enough for you or not too much. Inhale, send that leg high again. Come up high to the ball of the foot now. Lift the leg, left leg a little higher. Round the spine, step through. Blocks if you've got them. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the hips. Gaze up. Exhale to bow. Good. Link your movement to your breath. In and out. One more inhale, lift the heart. Drop the hips. Exhale, straighten the front knee. Bow in, breathe here. Back foot might step in a little bit for more stability. Beautiful. And then bend the front knee. Walk the hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift both heels, come forward to push up, top of a push up plank pose. Maybe walk those feet back a little bit. Now draw the navel in. So navel could easily drop down here and I'm kind of sagging in the pelvis and the low back. Draw the navel in, activate through the core, and press through the inner line of the heels back in space. Good. At the same time, ear points like elf ears forward towards the front of the room. Inhale here. Exhale, keep the upper arm bones broad. Lift the hips back to dog. Inhale, lift the heels, come forward to plank. Exhale, roll back to dog pose as if we're being lifted up from the pelvic floor, up and back. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, lower to the knees. And then lower halfway down to Chaturanga. Draw the heart forward. Keep those ear points towards the front. And then press the floor away. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower, heart forward, shoulders back. Inhale, press back up. Strong through the core, strong through the arms. Exhale, lower. We'll pause here for 3. If you're feeling really strong, lift the knees for 2. And for 1. Exhale, lower down to the forehead, rest. Walk the hands back beside the chest. Kick your toes into the mat, especially the pinky toes. And inhale, lift the chest. Breathe here. Fill up the rib cage. Inhale, lift just a little higher. Exhale, release the hips back all the way to the heels. Child's pose. Inhale, rise to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips, Adho Mukha down dog. Steady your breath. Steady your focus. Good. At the end of the next exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Step, walk, or float forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold in. Release the back of the neck. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Release the back of the neck. Inhale to lengthen. Sweep the arms wide and rise all the way up. Arms come all the way up overhead. Gaze upward. Lift your rib cage away from the pelvis. Start to lean back a little bit. Lean into the shoulders. Inhale, fill up the rib cage like that accordion. And lean back a little bit with the upper back. Rise up to center. Exhale, we take the hands right through third eye, throat, and into the heart. Pause, feel here. Standing like that tall tree. Centered. Rooted into earth. Ear tips lifting up towards the sky. Good. Let's do a little bit more flow here. Cool? Bend the knees, Utkatasana chair. With the arms forward and up. Exhale, fold forward, out and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, walk, or float back to plank pose. And we lower through. One round this time. Inhale, lift the heart. Upward dog. Toes are down. Hands are down. Heart lifting. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Look towards the hands, right foot steps forward. Warrior one, please. Rise up. Exhale, let's release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Lift the top chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Warrior one. Free the arms forward and up. Back bend, open chest. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Left hand could also go down to the yoga mat or to a block. Long, tall spine. Tailbone goes a little low here. Right hand presses to lift the heart into the left. Good. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale, release both hands down. Step back, move through the vinyasa of your choice. Perhaps slowly lowering to chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back over the toes. Look towards the hands. Left foot steps to the left thumb. Back heel comes down. We rise up. Warrior one, you got this. Rise up. Exhale, release it all the way behind. Interlace the second most comfortable way. Switch the fingers. The inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow. The inhale, we rise up. Free the arms. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Tailbone a little heavy. Left hand presses into the right. Heart lifts. Inhale, we rise up. Next exhale, all the way through and lower. Draw the navel in. Don't miss a single moment. Every single one is important, especially the transitions between the moments. Those are like the traffic lights and the four-way stops. Really want to be careful and cautious there. Just to be not cautious, but mindful. Mindful of the right thing for your breath, for your body. Oh, deep breaths here. Good. So on an inhale, let's come forward to plank. Wiggle the feet back a little bit. Zip the legs together, the big toes touch most likely. Right hand down, right foot down, side plank. Now zip your shoulder blades towards one another. Draw the navel in a little more. Micro bend your lower elbow. Lift your hips. Yeah, lift your hips. Thank you. Good. Breathe, breathe. Let's take the left foot up into tree and lift the hips a little more. Keep breathing. Lift your hips. Loop your shoulders together. Take that top arm up over the ear. Release the left foot down. All the way back to plank pose. Options to take it through chaturanga, very challenging, or just go back in downward dog. Exhale. Good. Let's do second side, easy side. Inhale, come forward to plank. Zip the legs together. Little softness to the elbows can be nice here. Left hand down, Tadasana, side plank. So this little bit of softness to the elbows helps pull the shoulder back. Navel in, and we breathe. The breath helps it to become more easeful. Right foot comes up, maybe give it a little lift into tree pose. One more inhale. We exhale, slowly release. Option to chaturanga, chaturi. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Full deep breath. Resting and residing in your breath cycle. It's not that we are looking for no challenge in the practice or even in life. We want to appropriately stress the tissues of the body such that they build and maintain strength and stamina. Same with stressors in life. We want to continually have the potential for growth and change and transformation. Rather than that image of stuck in the mud, we are looking for the growth. Sometimes it's a little murky. With the practice, we want to go to our edge, and then we want to explore it. Bend the knees, look past the hands, step up or foot forward between the hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Let's grab the peace fingers into the big toes, and then inhale, straighten the arms, lift the heart. Pull forward with the chest, so we're taking a little bit of traction on the wrist joints. And then exhale, bend at the elbows and fold. And you could always also bend at the knees. So bending at the knees is a very good choice for those with low back issues. If you have a high hamstring issue, meaning trouble right up here, then please don't bend the knees. And there's a good reason for that. I won't get into the physiology right this moment. Inhale, lengthen. And then this time, let's take and stand on the hands. Palms right underneath the feet. You might separate the feet a little bit. And then inhale, lengthen the heart forward. And then exhale, fold. Letting the upper body hang. Putting a little weight forward onto the toes. The legs are steady and strong, stable. The spine is a little softer, a little more easeful right now in the inversion. Good. Release the hands from under the feet. Let's simply take the hands to the hips, elbows back, look forward, and rise up through the strength of your hamstrings. Beautiful. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Tall spine. Good. You might grab a yoga strap here. Okay, I'm going to grab my yoga strap. You might grab a yoga strap here, if you want one, or grab a belt or a long t-shirt. Make a loop with your strap if you've got the strap. So we find this tall length through the spine. Bend the right knee, wrap the strap around the foot, and then kick the foot forward. Hold the strap in your right hand, maybe left hand to the hip. And lift your heart. Good. Breathe, breathe. Lift the heart a little more, maybe lift the leg a little more. Drop the right outer hip. Good. Take an inhale, and then exhale, right leg out to the side. Good. Lift the foot a little more, drop the hip a little more. Left arm might come out to the left, and you might look to the left. Lift your heart. Push out through the ball of the foot. Good. Come back to center. Switch the hands. Grab the foot with the left hand or the strap. Take the right arm, reach up to the sky. Good. Now turn your chest open to the right. Kick the foot forward towards the front of the room and turn your chest open to the right. Breathe here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come back up to center. Release the foot from the hand. Take both arms, reach up. Kick the foot forward. Draw the right knee into the chest. Place the right ankle on the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, have a seat. Hands to prayer. Sit the glutes back. Good. Stay here. Sit the glutes a little lower. Good. Then we'll take the right elbow towards the left sole of the foot, and we turn. We turn to the left, and we breathe. Open the chest. Drop the shoulders. Good. Come back to center. Release. Rise up. And shake it out. Beautiful. Nicely done. Pause in Tadasana and feel. Tall spine. Good. Preparing for second side. Grab your strap. Draw the left knee into the chest. Give it a bit of a squeeze. Find that Tadasana shape. Wrap the strap around the foot. Kick the foot forward to the hand and lift up. Drop the left outer hip and lift your heart. Gaze up. Lift your heart a little more. Good. Then take the leg out to the side. Lift the chest. Now we drop the hip and we lift the foot at the same time. We're finding those two actions. And then the right arm goes out to the right. And maybe we look to the right. Drop the hip, lift the foot. Good. Come back to center. Switch the hands. Turn. Left arm might come back to the left as we kick the foot forward. Good. Left arm comes up to the sky. Then we turn. Hold the foot, lift the heart. Good. Then release the hands. Good. Take the left ankle, place it on the right thigh, and have a seat. Nicely done. Long, steady sequence through that right side. Now we release that right outer hip, and we breathe. Good. Let's take a twist. Left elbow to the foot. Hands to prayer, and we turn. Steady the gaze. Sit a little lower. Good. Slowly unwind. Come all the way up to standing. Release. Give it a bit of a shake out. We can move the strap off to the side and come to standing at the top of your mat. Pause and feel the impact into the pelvis and the hip region. It's not that we're looking for some certain sensation. We are simply looking to experience what is as we move in and out of the postures. Now let's inhale, take the right arm, reach up, and if you've still got the strap, you might use that strap, and then go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Left arm comes up, and pull that right elbow in towards the ear a little bit, and then take that hand behind the back, reach around, and then see about grabbing the two hands together, or utilize your strap to make the arms longer and grab the strap. Let's take the right ankle, cross it in front of the left. Take a big inhale, and as we exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Release the arms and unravel. Nicely done. Switch sides. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, give yourself that pat on the back. Right arm comes up as a helper. Lift the chest. We pull the elbow gently in with internal rotation of that upper arm bone. The elbow comes gently in towards the ear. Good. We draw the navel in a little bit to make the spine do less and the shoulder joint do more. Right arm comes out to the side. Internal rotation, reach behind. Good. We lift the chest. And we take that left ankle on front. Inhale here, exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise up. And gradually release. Go ahead and unwind that. Give yourself a little shake out in the shoulders and the hips, maybe a little bounce. Good. Now let's vinyasa towards the mat. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lengthen fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, walk, or float back and lower through. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Right hand down, Vashisthasana. We've been here before. Peace fingers to the big toes. Left foot comes up to the toes. And we lift up. And breathe here. Kick the foot into the hand, open the chest. Gradually release. Take it down through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it back. Forward to plank, please. Zip up the midline. Side angle. Peace fingers to the big toe. Kick up. Lift the heart. Gaze up. Slowly release. Let that go. Lower through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing. Good. Please lower to the knees. Grab your blocks or grab a shelf at your house. So you could use the side of a counter, or you could use, really better would be like the edge of a chair. So you could do like this. We're going to do elbows down, the blocks, and then heart melting. I'll show it with the chair. So with the edges of a chair, we do elbows down to the side of the chair, walk the knees back, and then the head comes in between the arms. Just allowing here the shoulders to open. If you need pinching, come up a little, press the upper arm bones apart a little bit with your muscles, and then melt it a little further. Good, and then lift the head. We rise up. Cool. Okay, if you're using the prop, remove that prop off to the side. And then we'll set up for Dolphin Pose. So forearm distance apart. Elbows come down to the mat. Forearms come down to the mat. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. And walk the feet in so that the shoulder joints come over the elbow joints. You breathe here. You lift the hips high. Good, then release it down. Come to child's, rest. Good, now second set, dolphin, or a set of Pinchamayurasana, forearm balance. So dolphin, same. Pinchamaya, you might turn towards a wall. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Walk the feet in, look forward between your thumbs. Lift one leg. And we start to bounce it up a little. Feet come together. Maybe to the wall. Gaze forward a bit. When you're ready to come down, just slowly descend from wherever you are back to child's pose. Excuse me. Take a few breaths in child's pose. Let that settle. Let's come up to a seat on the heels and then rest the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulders down. So it's often with that pose, the shoulders can kind of come up toward the ears. You want to draw the shoulders down. When we go into the inversion, it's a balancing act of a downward pressure through the elbows and then an upward lift through the spine. And that comes from this transfer of the shoulder joint energy through the elbows into the shoulder joint and then up into the spine. So you see that connection. We want both things happening. We want the shoulders down and we want the elbows pressing. So that creates some stability, but also some length in the shoulder joint. Okay? Let's try one more set. When you're ready, either dolphin or forearm balance, Pinchamayasana. Okay? Your choice when you're ready. Wall or no wall. Look towards the thumbs if you're working on balance. Push down and lift up. Zip the legs together. Release when you need to, and rest. Good. Let's walk the hands in by the ears. Inhale, rise up. Nice. Let's go ahead and swing the feet around. And draw the right leg out to the side. And bend the left knee. Good. Let's turn the chest towards the bent knee. The angle between the two thighs is wide, wider than 90 degrees. Good. You might utilize that strap again here around the foot. May or may not need it. Good choice. I'm going to take it up and over with the top arm, so keep the chest turning to the left and take that left arm up over the ear towards the right foot towards the strap. If you grab the strap, you can pull on the strap. Peek underneath the armpit. Maybe the other hand reaches to the foot as well. Your choice. Good. Inhale, rise up. Turn the belly over the extended leg, towards the extended leg, and then exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, rise up. Take that left hand down behind you. And then we inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Open heart. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. Switch legs. Turn towards the right. Good. Keep the twist. Take the top arm up over the ear, maybe to your strap, or the big toes. Maybe both hands reach. You peek under the armpit. Good. Inhale, we rise up. Turn towards the extended leg. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, rise up. Right hand comes down. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Just move with breath here. In and out, lifting and lowering. Sole that left foot down to the mat. Check out what's going on in there. To the side body now. That connection between the hips and the shoulder. And last one to lower. Good. Slowly release. Let's take the soles of both feet together in a wide diamond shape. So it doesn't have to be close with those heels in towards the navel, just a wide diamond shape. Demo it to the side here. So feet are forward a bit. Let's inhale with the heart. And exhale, just simply fold forward. Maybe grab a block and place the head on the block. Or just let the upper body hang. Many will be very comfortable to stay here, and you could do that. You might also transition, soles of the feet up a little bit, heels down, and walk the upper body forward. We might take the hands to the outer feet. Just kind of wiggle the arm bones behind the hamstrings there, under the hamstrings. And maybe stay with that, or take the palms, turn them up. Start to wiggle the hands back, and wiggle the feet forward. You might stay with this, or go for grabbing the hands behind the back, which as you can see, they can probably be well served by a strap right now. Start to draw the upper body down. Squeeze the knees in a little bit. Allow the upper back to fold in. And there's a couple different routes you can go with this. You can send the legs forward. You start to take the heels behind the head. You can walk the feet in towards each other a little bit and keep doing that. Or just stay in this intermediate position where I am. Just kind of breathing, allowing the spine to have a different experience, and the hips have a different experience. And when you're ready, slowly swivel those arms out of there and rise back up. Good. Let's take those feet a little closer together. Hold the backs of the hamstrings here and just lift your chest up towards the sky. Good. And let's take the feet into the outer hands and then kick the feet forward into the hands and lift your chest. Gaze up. Good, and then open the legs wide. Lift your chest between the legs. Open the chest. Open the legs. Feet back together. Lift the legs together. Hold the feet up. Release the arms, point the toes. Good. Feet come down. Inhale. Exhale. It slowly roll to the back. Nicely done. Draw both knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Let's take the knees towards the chest. Release the arms. Twist the knees to the left. Inviting the upper body to open to the right. Or stay neutral, which feels like opening to the right. Squeeze the inner thighs, draw the knees back up to center. Tuck both knees in, and then we'll take the knees over to the right. Release the arms up. Chest stays open up towards the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs, inhale, come back to center, give them a nice squeeze. We'll rock side to side. Good, and let's prepare for Savasana, so extending the legs. Once we get there, extend the arms. Give the whole body a little shake out, so wiggle the hips a little, wiggle the legs a little, wiggle the shoulders. Get your sacrum lying kind of flat on the mat. Tuck your shoulders under and get the back of your heart laying flat on the mat. And then just go ahead and release the arms wide. Take a huge breath in. Fill up that accordion. Exhale out through the mouth. Slowly releasing down. Do a couple more of those at your pace. Release, unwind, and rest. We might slowly invite the breath to deepen as we gently come back to the space. Lightly to the tips of each finger to the thumb. Lightly clench the hands. We'll rotate wrists and ankles. And we'll draw around and up to a comfortable seat. And if you know it, as we come up to a seat, we'll close with one round of Om. And then Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings be happy, peaceful, safe, and protected. And may my thought, word, and action contribute to that in some way for all. Part of the Shanti Pot. Join in if you know it. Full inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hariom Tat Sat, thank you for being here. And namaste. Be well and just have a wonderful day doing your best out in the world, however you are showing up this morning. Okay. Nice to see some faces on here. I hope you guys are watching live. Welcome back, some that I haven't seen in a while. It's great to see you guys. And feel free to share later. Okay. Bye. Take care.